cars, but in Australia you do still get this thing that we don't really get and we don't quite understand, the ute, and that makes it sort of interesting if you're into cars. It's just slightly more sophisticated and slightly more complicated. Obviously we don't want to be too sophisticated, otherwise it wouldn't be Top Gear anymore. It would turn into Louis Spencer's Pineapple Dance Studio, which we don't want. Actually, that's quite unlikely, but yeah, it won't seem unfamiliar. It'll just be newer and a little bit slicker, I think.
Well, I went over and caught the guys and the show in Dublin just to get an idea of what I was in for. So I went over there very excited about it and came away terrified, going, okay, well, this is going to be insane. It's, you know, we do, I think, 3 shows a day on some days.
Yeah.
It's, well, it does. It combines a bit of everything. Obviously, hosting Top Gear means I kind of get the car side of it. But it's great to actually be doing the thing I love, which is Top Gear and cars, but having a live audience because, as you know, when you tell a joke on Top Gear TV, it takes about 6 months until someone laughs. But, you know, once you go out there and say, hey guys, how you going? You get applause straight away. So it's great. It's the best way to be doing Top Gear.
Do you know that's the most perfect car, without wishing to get too technical? What I loved about it most of all was that every input you make is translated straight away to the car doing something. There's no laptop in between you and the rear wheels. And that's just, it's just heaven to drive a car like that. Absolute heaven. But when you've got slick tyres, because your mind says, right, I'll go around this corner at 80 kph. So you go around at 80 and you think, wait a minute, I could be doing 180 here. And that's always quite funny because you're miles away from the S-curve.
Yeah.
Brilliant thing.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, because like, we take it for granted. So,
it needs aircon. It really needs aircon.
Oh, look, there is. It's always a lot of competition when you've got your own teammates and colleagues that you try and beat from day to day V8 Supercar land. To get the triathlon put into this style of racing, it's going to be interesting.
Where's that?
Down in Melbourne. Your show.
Top Gear Live?
Yeah, Top Gear Live.
Top Gear Live. Is that